So now we're adding the
butter. And I already put it on.
Yep, 2. And the coconut oil. Yeah.
My bad.
So as you see, we're not perfect every single time, but while we're doing it, we have, what do we have while we're doing it?
Coconut oil.
No fun, ding dong. Hold the bowl for mommy.
Sure was wet.
So we are not pros at this yet, but we are trying to be. So sometimes I hit the button and it stops the video. So we get like 4 or 5 videos for one episode instead of one continuous video. But they are fully entertaining and we learn lots of things. Just so you know, we started making the cookies and realized that we didn't have powdered sugar, we didn't have enough butter, so we ended up running to Valley at about 8:30, yes, 8:30 p.m. to make these cookies for his friend's birthday party tomorrow. So as you see, he's watching the mixer. He gets a kick out of it.
It smells delicious.
It smells delicious, doesn't it? Though, smell delicious.
And if you look inside,
He is a butter connoisseur. He will eat just sticks and sticks of butter. So if you look inside, this is what it means when they say cream your butter together. Cream your butter. So you beat it until it gets nice and creamy. And your consistency.
whoa.
Looks like that. So yes, he would eat that if I allowed him to, but I will not. So like I was saying, we ran to Valley at like 8:30 at night. At like 8:30 at night.
And we almost got caught in traffic.
And we almost got caught in traffic. But we did meet 2 or 3 people. And they're like, what are you guys? I said, we're making cookies. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And they're like, what are you making cookies? So long story short, we ended up getting 3 new followers. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Once I figure out how to do this camera and stuff so you can get my face in there also. This is Samaj. He's kind of sleepy, see? But if it wasn't for him, I would not be making these cookies at 9 o'clock at night. I would actually be sleeping. But mommy is fun. We like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to make these cookies special. So right now he's adding the sugar. Let's see what it looks like. Both sugars are in the bowl together. I'm going to tap it out. I like to, when we are baking especially, I like to measure all of our ingredients out so that way he gets an opportunity to see how actually hard it is to bake something. Baking is exact. You have to have the exact ingredients. So right now, after we added the sugar,
looks fast on the camera, but
it does look fast on the camera.
But it's slow in real life.
Yes, it's slow in real life. It's only on one. And this is Mommy's baby. I introduce you guys. This is Black Beauty. She has been around for about 13 or 14 years, probably even longer, but she is still running. It is a KitchenAid. I bought this in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware at the outlet markets for $199. I'm freaking frugal.
Wow, that's not how much did you use your credit card or just real money?
I mean, I don't know what I used. It was so long ago. I don't know what I used. But anyway, she is still going and she has baked a gazillion pies, a gazillion cakes and cookies.
What does this do?
So he's asking what this button is. So there is a piece that goes on here where you can grind up your own meat. Make ice cream, make pasta. We don't have all those attachments, but we'll get them someday. Because that is next. We will be making pasta soon, soon, soon. So as you see,
But
we
I
have
think we
this.
turn on 10.
We're not gonna try. We're not gonna try to turn it on 10, but we will turn it on 10 one day when it's not 9 o'clock at night and we're not making cookies, and I will show you what happens. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna go like this.
Yep, it's gonna go all over the place. So when you are baking and using your machine or anything like that, you have to make sure that you scrape down to get everything incorporated, because you don't want clumps of sugar caked up on the side. So we're gonna put this on, and he's gonna pour in the eggs and the vanilla. Let's see if he can do it without making a mess. And he did it! He accomplished it!
Yay!
Without making a mess. So we're gonna turn this on, mix it up shortly, just for a short amount of time until everything is incorporated.
Look at all of that. That was orange and yellow.
So, oh yeah, we got an additional follower today that we met at the pool with some of Mommy's tips and tricks. So we like to go to the pool every day.
Was it a lifeguard?
No, not the lifeguard. The family that was at the pool eating their snacks.
Yeah. That baby?
So yeah, so we like to go to the pool every day, and we also like to picnic a lot and just go out on adventures. Shameless plug for Little Mr. Adventurer, the book that we wrote together. It's about Samaja's life, but I digress. Let's go back. So we met this family, and I was telling them some tips and tricks. One of them was, I'm not going out buying ice packs, reusable ice packs. So what I do is I get the freezer bags and I fill them up with ice trays. Fill the ice trays up with them. How do you break the ice tray?
No, you go like this. And you dust it.
And then it breaks.
And the ice cubes go like this.
And then they fly all over the place. So I take them
One time
and
it went off the counter.
I take the ice and hold on.
So what we're about to do is I'm about to dump in what?
The flour mixture that has the flour, baking soda, salt, and cream of tartar. So I'll go back to my story in a second after we get all of this in here. So you do it by scoop. You don't want your flour to be clunky. It's okay. Doesn't matter how much it is. It doesn't have to be exact. It just has to get all in the bowl. Imperfectly perfect. Mommy is helping.
It's kind of hard when there's big chunk pieces. Whoa, that mushy Mickey crushy. Mushy Mickey.
So we got it incorporated.
Sugar.
It's not sugar, it's flour.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. As usual. Oops, my bad. Okay. Push it down. All right, so like I was saying about the family at the pool, one of my tips is the ice tray. So that's why I said not to do it fast. That's what's going to happen. So guess who's going to clean up all that flour?
You?
No.
No.
So this is what he looks like. He has flour all over everywhere. So I told them, put the ice in a bag, get you some salt, pour it on the ice, put the bag back in the freezer, and you have a ice pack for about 4 or 5 hours of outside time, and it keeps your food nice and cold. And when it dissolves, and you come back with water in your bag, you throw it back in the freezer, and you got another reusable ice pack again to keep your food cold. But here's what the cookie dough looks like now, guys. So again, don't forget to scrape down your bowl, scrape down your your paddle. Normally I would have changed and put the hook in for the cookies, just because I like it to be able to form a ball around the hook and it's not as wet. But here is our cookie dough mix. So here's our cookie dough mix, guys. And for me personally, I like to put my cookie dough in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight, because I can roll it and actually put it in the shapes, and it's easier to form.
Make sure to hit the subscribe